Today we are going to make encebollado, which is a traditional and delicious soup for Ecuadorians. It is well known as onion soup, but it is not like that. The most important ingredients are going to be fish in a particular way that it has to be albacore. And then we have 1 pound of yuca, some cilantro, some persil, some celery, some garlic, some tomatoes. We have pepper, some oil, some chili powder, salt to taste, some cumin, and pepper. Oh, and we have some onions, white onions there. Okay, so and then also for putting the dish together with this, we are going to need to make some popcorn, and also we are gonna make green plantain chips and bread and a little bit to drink of pilsener, which is a traditional beer for Ecuadorians. We're also going to need 8 glasses of water to cook all these ingredients. So the first thing that we are going to make is pretty much going to be cutting the ingredients in big parts. So this is not going to be necessary to make it very smaller because all of this is going to be cooked. Alright, so as you can see there, I'm putting things there to be cooked. So once we finish with this, I am going to add now the fish to be cooked, and already my, whoopsie, I didn't put it on. So my yuca is going to be also cooked. So thank you very much for sharing until here. We will be back with all these ingredients. It will be already cooked. Thank you. All the spins out. So now, besides this is resting, what we are going to make is the popcorn, right? And besides that, we are going to make the green plantain chips. So also, as you can see over here, my yucas are ready. And what we have to do with the yucas are going to be cutting them. Give me a second. We will have to cut them in very nice squares so people will enjoy this when they will have. As you can see, the yuca is already cooked, so we have to make it in squares so people are going to enjoy this. You will have to have the most the most important ingredient, which is love, right? So in that way you will have to cut everything. So we are gonna put this separated from all of that. I am going to make all of that like that way. Remember that to make this dish, I am cooking for about 5 people, and yeah, so that is what is gonna be important you to know because of the amount of ingredients that you will need. So the green plantain, it is a very popular ingredient from South Americans. We love plantain. Okay, so once the fish was already cooked, I take it apart, and as you can see here, I am checking that there is not spins on it, and it has to be not pretty small, but yeah, a little bit bigger, so in that way people will enjoy of the fish. So that is what we have in here. Among that, once I have done this process, all the ingredients will get in cold, and right now what we are going to do, since this is already cold, I can put it into the blender. So what we are going to do is to proceed to blend all the ingredients very quickly. So once we have that, we are going to blend it. So in that way we are taking only the best part of our ingredients. So we are going to cook this on small, as you can see. We are going to cook one more time. So in that way we are going to try if all the flavors from this soup are going to be okay. So we will have to test again the salt, and we are going to add the cumin, and we are going to add the pepper powder. I'm gonna put the yuca inside because of the flavors and the smells of the dish. It will go all inside. Chili powder. I think this is good enough for give us some color and flavor. So let me mix this in here. It will all be, so if my camera comes with me, so I can show you how nice it looks. So now back, we are ready with the soup. This it smells delicious and is absolutely going to taste delicious. We are going to have in here some soup with our yuca. So we're going to put there a little bit, and then let me just clean this. Okay, now we are going to put our delicious albacora. This is very special fish that many people get in love once it tries because of its richness, and not only in the flavor but also because it's good for health. So we're gonna get a little bit of soup there. All right, and now we are going to put the famous encebollado. So do you remember this sauce that we have made before? We're gonna get there. People like to put it some onion, oil. Oopsie, yeah. And I think that we're ready. Then we have to put it some lemon, and the dish is ready. So people likes to enjoy this with, over here, camera, if you can help me, with green banana chips, with popcorn, and some people love to enjoy this with bread, because let me tell you something, people like to eat this for breakfast, but you know why? It is because of the hangover. Yeah, and it is funny that I have here beer, but that's the way how they drink. So thank you for coming, thank you for enjoying. Sometimes as well they will have it for lunch because it's a very nutritional dish, and for dinner. So thank you and welcome to Ecuador to enjoy Encebollado. My name is Sofia Ribadeneira, and I was very happy to share with you a traditional dish from my beautiful country. Thanks.